Hello and welcome to World of Tanks Halloween event this year. It's not Mirny. I honestly would have liked another year of Mirny because I thought it was a pretty fun event last year. This time it's something different. It's Pumpkin Bash. And as you can see, I've already finished the previous commander thing. The deal here is that you've got 5 crew members that you have to unlock. So today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, this is the crew member we are unlocking, the gunner. And then it's gonna be the loader starting on the 25th. 28th, we got the driver. And lastly, the radio operator. So, what's this all about? First off, gotta claim my daily reward for just having played a couple of random battles. And now then. Yeah. So that was the previous stage. I did all the missions. And these are the missions for this stage. Earn 2,000 Halloween points for victorious battles in the events. At the start of the previous stretch of missions, I was kind of like, what's a Halloween point? Is 2,000 a lot? Am I gonna have to grind this like a lot? No, 2,000 Halloween points. That turned out to be just one victory. And oh, okay. So we had to do the other mission 8 out of 8 times for the commander, but now it's down to 3 out of 3. Fine, okay. So that should be just one victory for using the special ability. For the commander, the special ability was a recovery, which basically just regains your hit points. This check has fire shot, which puts enemy tanks on fire. So we're gonna have to play with that one. You can play this mode in either tier 6, 7, or 8. You don't earn credits playing the mode, so sadly you can't just play tier 8s and earn a lot of credits. So I'm just gonna do one battle in a tier 6 here. And here's kind of well, there are multiple gimmicks, and we're gonna see all of them. One of the gimmicks being that ammunition is free. So just load premium at the start of the battle and don't bother firing anything else. The other gimmick is, yeah, this stuff. You got special abilities. For the commander, the special ability that earned you the Halloween points was the recovery thing, which recovers hit points when you activate it. It also fixes the tank. This time it's fire shot, which does, yeah, what it says on the tin. It sets enemy tanks on fire upon penetration. And you got a bunch of other things as well. So I've picked Bullseye, reduces aim time and gun dispersion, and Hail of Fire, which is basically gives you another 2 rammers. And you got a bunch of other things as well. So one thing many people did with some tanks, and at tier 8 the KV-5 was amazing for this in the last stretch of missions. You take Dash, it gives you an engine boost. You take Enchanted Armor, it increases damage from ramming and decreases your own ramming thing. And of course the recovery thing for Halloween points. I think with the fire thing this time, because if I'm reading it correctly and understanding it correctly, you have to use this to get the Halloween points and progress through the event, which is the entire point here. So I'm not sure if ramming is gonna be as viable this time around, and it was kind of memey anyway. Not well. This game mode is gonna be very memey, no matter what. So yeah, these crew members, they all have Brothers in Arms as a 0 skill. Well, it's called Coven, but it's Brothers in Arms, and it's compatible with BIA if you want to combine them with regular crew members. But the entire deal here is that if you get all 5, you get like a special crew voiceover thing, similar to the Girls and Panzer crew, which incidentally I have mounted in my Tiger 131. I actually trained for my E75, but okay. It's a premium tank, so let's go. Also, I found in the previous stretch of missions to get the commander that there are usually fewer tanks in per battle at tier 6 and 7 than in tier 8. At tier 8 you got 15 versus 15 or something. At tier 6 you often had 7 versus 7. And if your mission is to be in the top 7 of your team and there are only 7 players on your team, then of course that makes things a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna have to sit and wait in queue here. I might have to cut this out, or I will probably forget to cut it out. The Tiger 131 is probably not the meta pick for this mode. I think something like a Cromwell B would be possibly better at tier 6. I know in tier 8, in the previous stretch of missions, a lot of people were playing the KV5 with a ramming build, or the LT432, the tier 8 Soviet premium light tank, also with a ramming build. Okay, we actually got a battle. And it's how many versus how many? 11. That's fine. That's fine. So, gonna start off by double tapping 8, because your ammunition has been moved to the 7, 8, 9 keys. And I probably want my fire extinguisher. And yeah, this chick has, of the 5, probably the most annoying voice lines. So I'm glad she's not going to be the commander in the finished crew. So, there are 2 bases, both neutral. If your team captures both bases, you win. I've yet to see that happen in the 8 battles I've played in the previous stretch of missions. No team were able to capture all 8 bases. Okay, probably should have fixed my move KV2 ammo rack and not the track. Oh no, I died. But that's not a problem, because you have unlimited respawns. And you got this shield that turns you invulnerable for the first 5 seconds, just to prevent spawn camping. Oh, and also there are jack-o'-lanterns that appear at regular intervals in the battle, that give you yet more meme power. And yeah, if neither team wins by capping, by the time the time runs out, he's burning. There we go. So we are up on damage. So far we are in the lead, which is nice. And as you can see, it's a lot of going back and forth to spawn. Okay, I thought he was gonna cross out into the open, but he didn't. I want to set this Polak tank on fire. Okay, we are no longer in the lead on damage. But we are not that far behind either. Which is kind of annoying. So yeah, the fire ability, it apparently only lasts for one shot and then it's on cooldown. So if everyone is running auto extinguisher, this guy's a one shot, no point in lighting him on fire. So T50-2 coming up behind me. It's fine. Ah, it's fine. It's whatever. Ah, of course it bounces. No. The jack-o'-lantern has appeared. Uh-oh, and an enemy tank has taken the jack-o'-lantern, which gives you some pretty wild abilities. I think it's randomized. Last time I got the jack-o'-lantern, it just increased my damage to like insane amounts. Oh. Well, we can respawn and do that again. We are way down on damage. I don't think we're gonna win this. But that's fine. Still gonna be in the probably, hopefully, in the top 7. So he was lit on fire, but immediately put it out because he's running auto extinguisher. So the enemy team has captured one base. That's fine. They need to capture both to get a win. And now let's just try and farm some damage. And 2 minutes until the match ends. Yeah, we're not pulling this back. Probably not. Nice. And I got rammed. Probably had that ramming build. Snap. And you are on fire. But he put it out. Down by 4k damage. 5 probably. And that's it. So that was one battle. I'm gonna add one of the battles from the previous stretch of missions to the back of this one, where I actually got the jack-o'-lantern with the special Uber pumpkin powers. Position on team 2. That's nice. So 1 out of 3. Still have that one to do, but that should just be one victory. As you can see, if you're on the winning team, and as long as you're not on the bottom, 2k pumpkin points, that's not hard to get. So yeah, that's the pumpkin bash mode. If you don't manage to unlock all of these, you can buy them for gold in the shop. So here's like some background and blah blah blah. So they cost, let's see, event store. I think it's like 2,500 gold per crew member if you don't unlock them through the event. Yeah, but even if you do unlock them through the event, you can also buy them in the store, so you can get 2 of each. that gives you 2 full 5-person crews with BIA as a 0 skill, which is quite nice. And sometimes it exits you from the game mode, so just be aware of that. And a couple of times when I thought I was going into the Halloween pumpkin mode, and it had just somehow exited me through from the mode, and I was going into a random battle. So that's something. Also, when you respawn, you don't get to pick which loadout you are using. Only for like the first life you have. So on respawns, it just picks whatever you have set as default. I know you don't pay for ammunition. I think you might pay for consumables. I'm not sure. But just yeah, just be careful you don't have your premium consumables as the default pick, because that might be expensive in the long run, or it might not. Again, I'm not sure if you are actually paying for consumables in this mode. I guess I can check. It doesn't really say. So maybe not. But anyway, you do want your auto extinguisher in this mode, because the whole theme here is setting tanks on fire with the special pumpkin fire starter thing. So yeah, it is kind of silly. It's kind of a goofy mode. It is a bit fun in its own way. The rewards are, you know, they're pretty good. 0 skill crews, always nice to have. Even though I've got quite a few of them already. So yeah. Whatever, try it out if you want to. It's, in my opinion, not as good as Mirny 13 from last year, but it's not bad, and it's not too grindy. Like, this is 3 games to get it done, maybe 4 if you end up towards the bottom of the team list. And as long as one of them is a win, you should be able to get this one too, and get the 200 bonds and some consumables. So yeah, not bad. I like it when Wargaming gives me nice rewards for not too much effort. Goodbye and take care. Okay, so yeah, I told you I was gonna show you a battle where I got the pumpkin thing. So this was from a few days ago, and yeah, it does turn out that this mode does support the replay system. So I'm just gonna skip ahead here. Lots of people playing TOG 2s. So, also on the same map as last time and in the same tank. As for maps, you also have which are the other maps? There's Pilsen and Studzianki. Also available maps in this mode. So you can see here I'm using the regenerate hit points thing instead of the fire shot, because that was the entire point of this stage of the event. And you can see the pumpkin thing right here in front of me. It's counting down. 9, 8, 3 seconds, 2, and there it is. Uh-oh. Friendly is shooting me in the back. He was not too happy that I stole his, quote-unquote, pumpkin. So it regenerated all my hit points, and it does that. I was like, okay, was that just lucky? RNG, okay, I guess that's what it does. Grants you crazy one-shot abilities. Like that. So that's why my tank is glowing. Well, that's like a 700 something alpha gun suddenly on the Tiger 131. And the T-34M is being salty because I stole his pumpkin. That was my pumpkin and the tiger stole it! And this Chrome will be trying to YOLO me. Yeah. Good luck YOLOing a tiger with 750 alpha. Here you can see me being a complete scumbag and basically spawn camping the enemy team. But that, hey, I did not make the map. Don't hate the gamer, hate the game. Okay, so maybe it's not a 750 alpha. I don't know what it is. Does it say? Does this say? Damage dealt by you increased by 100%. That doesn't add up in my book. If you increase 220 by 100%, that's 440, not 750. So yeah, as you can see here, because I've got that pumpkin thing and I'm just dishing out the damage, and we actually took both bases, so it could have been a lot more. There was a lot more damage to be farmed, but in the end it wouldn't have mattered, because as long as you get those pumpkin points, you do progress through the events. So whether you do 10,000 damage or 20,000 damage, it doesn't really matter. It's not like this mode affects your overall stats anyway, so you won't be using it to grind WN8 or marks or whatever. It's just you're playing the mode for the sake of the mode, nothing else, and the rewards, of course. Yeah, pumpkin craziness. Goodbye and take care, and well, I guess happy Halloween is next weekend, isn't it?